Okay, let's learn to name ionic compounds. Here's our rules. We're going to start with writing the name of the cation or polyatomic ion. If the element is a transition element, indicate the charge with the appropriate Roman numeral following the name. That's for a cation. For our anion, we're going to write the root of the anion's name with the suffix "ide." If it is polyatomic, write its name. So let's start this clip. We're not going to focus on transition elements yet. We're going to just learn to write ionic compounds names given their formulas. So let's look at some formulas that we already found. NaCl, right? So we're going to write the name of the cation. The cation is Na. Its name is sodium. So we call this sodium. And Cl. So this is our anion. We're going to write the root of the anion's name with the suffix "ide." Again, this is not polyatomic. So Cl is chlorine. So the root is chlor. We're going to add "ide," right? Sodium chloride. Let's do the next one that we already wrote. We have Ca, Cl2. Ca is calcium, so we write its name, calcium. Cl2, the root, it's chlorine, right? Its root is chloride, just like the last one. Now, you guys, in molecular compounds, we had to write prefixes, right? Every time. An ionic compound, you will have no prefixes. No prefixes. Unless it's part of the polyatomic ion's name, there are no prefixes. The reason is, will CaCl2 ever form a different way? No, it will not. But our molecular compounds will, and that's why we always have those prefixes. So just keep that in mind. No prefixes on ionic compounds unless it's part of the polyatomic ion's name. Our next one, Ca3P2. So again, Ca3, the 3 does not factor into the name. Ca is calcium. P is phosphorus. Its root is phos. It becomes phosphide. Okay, let's look at the other one we did. CaNO3, 2. Its name, Ca, right, our cation, is calcium. NO3, where do I find its name? It only has one name, and you find it on your orange sheet. Find NO3 1-, trace it over here. You'll see its name, nitrate. So it's calcium nitrate. Okay, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and flip to the second page, the back of the front page of your packet, and I'd like you to fill in that chart. It's going to ask you for the cation, the anion, the formula, and the name. And it's going to give you a variety of those, and then you have to fill in the rest. Okay? Once you finish it, go ahead to Google Classroom, look at the key, make sure you are doing these correctly. And after you've done that, on the next clip, we will learn about these transition elements and I'll talk to you about what to do with those.